Hey everybody, it's Booster Pack Reveal, and in this video I'll be talking about understanding market cycles in NBA Top Shot. Before I continue this video, I just want to remind everyone that this is not financial advice. Please do your own research and invest at your own risk. This is for entertainment purpose only. Alright, to start things off, I took a snapshot of Pump's tweet that he put out a while back. And I just wanted to share this with everyone because I feel like this will relate to what we are going through right now with NBA Top Shot. So I'm just gonna briefly explain what I see here on my screen. So Pump goes how to create outsized returns. So number one, find innovation. 2, believe before others. 3, have courage to risk capital. 4, be incredibly patient. 5, watch contrarian bet become consensus. 6, profit. Easy rules to remember, hard to execute. So I definitely agree with this, and I can definitely see how this applies to NBA Top Shot because NBA Top Shot is a new innovation to the mainstream public. So NBA Top Shot is pioneering the NFT collectible stage with everything that's going on with the crypto bull run right now. It seems like adoption has been slowly being grasped by the mainstream. So this is considered a innovative platform or product, and yeah, so you have to believe before others. Like for myself, as soon as I heard about it, I immediately knew that this is something that's going to be huge. So I definitely believed it before others. I did try sharing these with my friends, but no one understood what it was, and they were all skeptical. And I'm just reflecting based on my experience. And number 3, have courage to risk capital. So I did risk capital. I did invest in about $2,600 into NBA Top Shot, and now my portfolio is worth around $40,000 based on the lowest ask. So right now, we're in number 4 right now. Basically, we just have to be really, really patient, right? Incredibly patient to be exact. So once everything starts rolling, once people are starting to adopt NBA Top Shot, we're gonna start seeing more users. So there's gonna be some growing pains like what we've been experiencing with pack release, scalability with the website. So number 5, watch contrarian bet become consensus. So what this means is that we're gonna probably see a lot more people converting from physical card collecting to digital. We're gonna see a lot more people have access to NBA Top Shot around the world. So it's just gonna be mainstream adoption basically. And then once we reach, let's say, a million users in NBA Top Shot, that's when investing in early, you can profit from it. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys in another example with Bitcoin. This is a quick chart I'm going to show you guys. So as you can see, this chart is not dating back that far, but as you can see, it starts around like 2016. But the whole point is just to show you like a market cycle. So this is where you would find innovation, which is Bitcoin basically. Obviously, innovation started way earlier than that, since inception, which is like whenever I think it was 2008, 2009 when Bitcoin was released. So that's considered like innovation being early. And then if we go back to that, it says you have to believe it before others. So people who believed it before everyone would have bought around these prices for Bitcoin. And then the next one is have courage to risk capital. So basically, you're risking a lot of money here because you don't know what to expect, right? And then you just have to be patient, and then you start seeing people adopting to it. They start getting into the whole Bitcoin movement, and everyone's just FOMOing at that point. And then it creates this cycle where it starts from the bottom and goes up, and then it corrects back down after a while. So this is just an example of like a market cycle, so you can see one cycle right here, and then you see another cycle over here, and now we're experiencing another one at this very moment. And I guess when I'm making this video right now, Bitcoin's at around 49,000. Okay, so I just wanted to share that, just a little bit of this, just for you guys, just to give you a general idea of like what to expect in terms of market cycles and finding innovation to invest in. So I'm just comparing NBA Top Shot with the innovation of Bitcoin. All right, so the next slide, going down. As you can see, what I was talking about, there's a cycle for innovation in terms of adoption life cycle. You got innovators, you got early adopters, early majority, late majority, and laggards. So we are basically in this area right here, where it's 13.5% of early adopters. Believe it or not, we are in this area. If not, we might be at the beginning of this, because we have grown so far from the beginning of January. We were around like 2,000 users, and now we're, I believe, around 100,000 users within a month and a half so far. So that's pretty incredible, right? But I still see that we haven't hit the peak of the full adoption in the life cycle. So we're still waiting to see like a lot more users into the space, possibly over like 500,000 by then, or 1,000,000. We don't know exactly what that number is, but we're still waiting for people to keep joining the platform. Okay, so the next slide here. This is the quote I pulled out. I'm just gonna quickly read it to you guys. Be fearful when others are greedy, and greedy when others are fearful. So this was a quote taken from Warren Buffett. This quote definitely applies to any type of market, in my opinion. So I'm just gonna share another one with you guys. Watch the product of life cycle, but more important, watch the market life cycle. So this is where we have to understand the product and how it performs in a cycle, but more importantly, watching how it continues to perform within a market cycle, right? So it's all going to be continuous. We just have to focus on both of them and see how it grows. And this was the quote by Philip Kotler. And here's another quote. If investing is entertaining, if you're having fun, you're probably not making any money. Good investing is boring. Quoted by George Soros. So I totally agree with this. If you're having fun making money in such a short term, let's say you're like day trading, you're trading with the trend, and then you get caught where you buy the top and you're holding the bag, and then it starts dropping down. Like when you have that thrill, it's usually not a good sign, because it shows that things are considered overbought, or it's very top heavy. Usually if you stick with a strong investing fundamental approach, it tends to be very boring. It tends to be slow. So there's a saying that goes, people lose a lot of money trying to get rich quick. And there's another way you can get rich slow but surely, right? So there's two different methods, and we can totally see this example in many ways. Not only in investing, it's also understanding what it takes to build a strong a foundation, right? So an example would be building a building. People don't see the foundation at the ground level, right? Where they dig a hole all the way to the bottom, and then they build a strong foundation to build it on the way up. But no one really sees that foundation, and that's exactly what investing is. You build a strong foundation from the bottom. And if we use basketball players, these basketball players practice hours and hours almost every day, practicing their shooting, their dribbling. They're doing all of these what do you call it again? I guess exercise or routines, where they just continuously do the same thing over and over again. But no one really sees all that effort until you watch the game, right? And then they're performing, but no one sees their fundamentals of of their foundation in terms of the basic things like shooting and dribbling. And yeah, like they put in a lot of work, and it make it, when they play the game, they make it look so easy. So everyone thinks it's easy, right? But there's a lot of hard, dedicated work behind all of that. Okay, so next slide here. So this is a comic I've used quite a few times, but I think this is appropriate for what I'm talking about in this video today. So here's a comic showing two guys having a discussion. So this was basically like a rip off of Bitcoin, but I still see it applying to Top Shot. So let's use the number value that represents LeBron or something like that. So we got this guy's telling his friend, hey, buy NBA Top Shot. And he's like, nah. And the price of LeBron is at 4,000. So when the price of LeBron goes to 9,000, he does insist again, buy NBA Top Shot. His friend says, nah. And then we reach 16,000 LeBron. And he's like, buy NBA Top Shot. Nah. And then when LeBron reaches 30,000, it goes all over the news. And now his friend finally decides, hey, I want all the NBA Top Shot. So this is just all psychological. It's all in the mind. So I'm just showing you guys an example of why certain people tend to be very skeptical at first. They're not going to listen to their friends or anyone that recommend things. And I don't blame them, because it's always good to be skeptical. But you also have to be open-minded, right? So this guy, his friend, is just basically waiting for the news or some big influencer to tell them what to do, right? But they never ever take the time to be open-minded, do some research, and look into what the possibilities are. Okay, so the next one here. So I created this just quick chart just for fun. It might not be accurate, but I thought this is something that everyone could relate to. So this is just showing you like the market cycle, from optimism to euphoria to despondency and back to optimism. So I'm going to go through each one quickly and then just read an example that goes with that stage of the cycle. Okay, so the first one is optimism. This is a great project. I can't wait for NBA Top Shot to go mainstream. Excitement. Oh wow, Top Shot is featured in several media outlets. Thrill. RC Twitter with 80,000 followers says it's a great get rich quick opportunity. You should all go in and buy NBA Top Shot. And then you got euphoria, which is the market peak, and this is where the biggest risk is. Wow, we will be millionaires in no time. We're making all the money. This is amazing. Tell all your friends to get in now. And then you got anxiety. Why are my moments price listed lower? I wonder why it's listed lower. It was doing so well a few days ago. And then you got denial. It's okay. More people will join to buy up the prices. It's gonna head back up higher. No worries. And then you got fear. What if Top Shot can't fix scalability of the website or pack releases? And then next you got desperation. I need to sell my moments before everyone else. Then you got panic. Oh my god, everyone's listing their moments so low. My portfolio is down almost 20%. Then you got capitulation. Okay, I need to get out before my portfolio drops more than 50%. Then you got despondency. I hate Top Shot. Why can't I redraw my money? They can't fix all these issues with these pack releases. So despondency is basically where prices have hit the bottom, but we don't know exactly what that bottom value is. You get a general sense of like the behavior of everyone. Speaking on like Discord, you can see their behavior, their emotions. So this is actually the best opportunity to buy in at the bottom, as you can see, or just average down to the bottom prices. This is where people accumulate. This is where smart money take the opportunity to buy when there's blood in the streets, basically. All right, so next is depression. can't wait to leave Top Shot. I lost so much money. It's a scam. And then Hope. Oh wow, pack release went smooth. So this is probably with the stress test. And then Relief. Yay, Top Shot's giving is improving. They gave us a gift. And then you got Optimism, which is basically where we are right now. It's right now. It's like February 14th. So here it says Roham was on Yahoo Finance. Gary V tweeted NFT prices are moving up. So this is basically a cycle. It doesn't necessarily mean that this is the end of the entire cycle. It's just one of many on the way up. So we're gonna have many cycles where we go up and down, up and down. Like there's always gonna be peaks and valleys in the long term, and this is just a natural market cycle. So I'm just gonna go to the next slide here. Here's another meme comic I made. I stole this from Warren Buffett and just made it my own for fun. So it says, the NBA Top Shot market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient. So if you guys understood what I was talking about, the market cycle, you have all these people that are panic selling. They were hoping to make money really quick, but when things turn around, they panic and they sell. So basically you're transferring all that money that you're selling to someone who's buying on the opposite end. Okay. And then here's the last slide. This is just a funny joke here, and it says, what did you do during the coronavirus, Dad? And then he goes, bought more NBA Top Shot moments. And his son says, fucking legend. So anyways, just for fun here. Yeah, and that brings the end to my presentation. And I'm just going to quickly show you guys some articles along the way when it came back to the market cycle. So I kind of forgot to show you guys this. So when I first heard about NBA Top Shot, I heard it from the Well Simple magazine article. And this was dated for November 26, 2020. So I only heard about it in around the end of December. So I kind of missed 2 months of this, which is unfortunate, but I'm still glad that I came across it. So that's the first time I heard about it. So that's before the mainstream mass that joined. And then on January 15th, we got an article from Bloomberg that talks about a LeBron James highlight selling for thousands in the online market. So that kind of got people's attention. And so I'm going to show you quickly just the graph here, just to give an idea where we were. So the first article was January 15th, so we were right around here, and it got some attention there, and then we got people joining, and then you got a little dip in the market here on the 17th, and then there was another article that came out. Let's see where it is. Okay, I can't find it, but it was an article from Forbes, which was released around the 25th of January. So if we go back to the market here, sorry, it was right around, I think, the 24th or 25th. Yes. So as you can see, it peaked out here. That's when we had the highest amount of people joining. And also, I mentioned about the RC Twitter group. So these guys are the type of people that buy and scalp. They buy things and flip it for quick. So a lot of them had the intentions of trying to make money quick, and that's where we saw a huge surge of people joining, in addition to the media. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And you can see the cycle from the very beginning here, where it's very slow and it started picking up. We reached to the maximum point, and then we've been falling down in prices, and eventually we hit at the close to the low price here now. So we just gotta wait and see what happens next. So yeah, that brings the end to my video. I hope you guys enjoy this one here. I thought it's just very important for people to understand what market cycles are and how that affects people psychologically and mentally. So it's all really psychological with emotions built into the cycle. So yeah, if you guys like this video, hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.